Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Curiosity Forge. I am the Curiosity in the Forge. Today we're going to take a look at something that just showed up in the mail yesterday that I'm super excited about. I know in past videos I mentioned that one Benchmade knife that I owned a long time ago. The story behind that was when I worked at the University of West Georgia. I was in an area where it was all super painful ornamental holly bushes and some other bushes that had really spiky trunks on the branches coming off of the root ball, and a layer of wet leaves about that thick. And we were sitting there to blow all those leaves out one day, and that thing just falls out of a pile of leaves, and it had been under there soaking for ages. The tip was broken off, so I take this home and I regrind it, but when I first picked it up, I couldn't figure out what exactly I was supposed to do to open it, and then I saw a button on the side and I pressed it and it popped open. And that was my first auto knife. And that thing lasted probably around 2.5 to 3 years of serious abuse. I mean, I gave it so many hot suppers. And this was after it had been soaking under wet leaves for God only knows how long. And I haven't really had an auto knife since then. When I inherited a box of my uncle's knives, there was one in there. I think that's where I got it. And it's an auto knife, and the only thing it says on it is 440. I think it says 440 stainless and Taiwan. And that one is so worn in and beat up that I have to rotate the button to a clean side in order for it to close all the way. Otherwise, the locking button is so worn in that the tip hangs out, and it has stabbed me in the leg numerous times. And I have been looking for a good auto knife ever since I lost the Benchmade, and I did not know that they could be bought until very recently. So, what I got in yesterday was this guy right here. And this is the Boker Kalashnikov. I believe it's the dagger blade, and this was at Blade HQ. I'm not sure I have the link for that. If I can dig the link up, I'll post that in the doobly-doo down below. But this was about 30 bucks on sale, and it has got a very potent spring on it, and you just press the button and off she goes. And I was very excited when I ordered this, and even though financially, because I'm not employed, my own bank account isn't the healthiest in the world, I had some resin sold and some e-liquid sold, and I went ahead and got it for myself because it's been a long time since I had a good automatic knife. And this thing comes in a cardboard box shaped like an AK-47 magazine. Very cool. I left that upstairs. I don't want to chase it down right now. But we've got aluminum scales and an AUS 8 blade. I know it is a lot better than 440C. That's about all I really know about AUS 8 right now. But because this is an auto knife and I've wanted one for a long time, this one's going to be the primary carry above all others for the most part. I have carried that Dollar Tree knife for a little while, and so far it's been pretty good with the edge that I put on it, but it hasn't seen any serious use yet. It just opened a few boxes, and the flat white bubble wrap packages that Amazon sends, I was able to hold those up and like that and just decapitate them, which felt really good. I laughed like a schoolgirl first couple times I did that. My wife rolled her eyes pretty hard. But this also comes with a nice pocket clip. Now that being said, pocket clip sticks out pretty far, and I got the feeling that holding it like this, it may rub some hot spots on my hand. I'm not sure yet. It does sit in a spot that's fairly out of the way on the inside of my hand, which may work to my advantage. But beyond outside of that one small potential issue that I haven't explored yet, this thing is extremely comfortable in the hand. The Those finger choils right there are definitely sized perfectly for my hand. And this is a very firm lock. Now, of course, you're not going to really hammer grip a pocket knife like this for most things, but it's nice to have that there because this is an incredibly firm lock. There is some pretty strong jimping here, and the way this fit up is you've got jimping right there on the back of that lines up perfectly with the jimping here. And I mean, the fit up on everything is beautiful. If I understand right, Boker is one of the better names for pocket knives, especially in the low price to mid-range price. The knives I saw there were around, and I think the MSRP was something like 70 bucks on these, I think, because Blade HQ had that for the price, and it was slashed through for most of them around 35, 40 bucks to up to around 70 to 100. And this one was marked down to 30, and I wanted all black, but of course that one was still, I think 10 bucks more expensive than this one. So I was more than happy to get a bright green. I did not want desert tan, and I did not want olive drab, and I think digital camo print was the other option that I didn't really care for. But I just wanted to show that off real quick. And if anybody really wants an automatic knife like this and doesn't know where to find them, Blade HQ has them. They have a wide variety. This was just the most affordable option they had, and it was a good enough brand name that I was willing to go ahead and spring for it, and I don't regret a bit of it because this thing is nice, and this spring is strong. Like, you can feel it kick in your hand when it opens. So, this is the Boker Kalashnikov 74, and like I said, if I can get the link for you, I will drop it in the comments. This is not sponsored or affiliated, but with that, I'm gonna go upstairs and get dressed and ready to go. We are going to go spend some time with my wife's family today for their Christmas event. It's going to be a peaceful and enjoyable time. Y'all, please enjoy the time you have with your families this time of year. Praise the forge and pass the borax. Y'all stay safe in your shops. And because you're wondering, the hat is a couple of Tyrannosaurus Rexes in front of a Christmas volcano. I had to have this hat. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys later.